Wait. No, not gonna trick me this time. No, he is not dead. Dude, this is the best first experience with this game ever. This is amazing. Okay. This just like keeps getting better. Like, what else is in this game that's awesome?
Yeah.
Arc Raiders, PvE extraction shooter. This was made super popular with Tarkov. We saw some resurgence with Dark and Darker, and we've all been kind of waiting for the next big one since. There's been attempts with things like Cycle, Bungie threw their hat in with Marathon, but Arc Raiders is, after playing it, one of the best iterations of this genre in a format that is simplistic but not arcadey.
God, what the hell?
Ah, I'm down. Oh, I got zapped! Behind you!
No!
Ah! So it's easier to understand, it's easier to wrap your head around, but it's not because it's a basic game. It's easy to do that because there's great QOL, there's a very solid user interface, there's some great user feedback stuff that they give you, and it makes the whole process so much smoother. On top of that, one of the best presentations I've seen. The game just looks, and you want to use that golden playability word. The playability of this game is off the charts. It just feels great running around in this game. I love the vibe. The combination of like the ambient music, sound effects, the levels, the retro futuristic feel. Like it is a very, this is my wheelhouse. This game is in my wheelhouse. Yeah. Damn, even the freaking nature sounds sound awesome. Sound design is awesome. The graphics are amazing. The performance is pretty good. The animations all line up. There's this dystopian atmosphere where there's all these like crazy different types of robots that are like flying around, and they all have different purposes and styles, different ways to take them down. I love this thing. Oh my God, it's awesome. So it becomes this really cool, like there's no way you can run around because you'll get killed, but at the same time, it's very easy to understand how to play the game kind of feel. So it's not like Tarkov at all in that regard. In the same vein, it's not just a recycled FPS into this genre, Marathon. It's kind of this new, more nuanced take at how it should be done. So yeah, for me, like it's kind of interesting because I had a very similar path with this game as I did with another game that I'm kind of infatuated with called Dune Awakening, where I heard of this game and I was like, oh cool, another PvP extraction shooter. We just had Marathon, like great. But then I played it and I was like, oh shit. Like I am now fundamentally convinced that Arc Raiders is the next PvE game. Like this is the next game. This is not only going to be successful, but I think that it could surpass Tarkov. I think this game has kind of evolved over its development, maybe. Because I gotta say, when I first saw this game, I did not envision whatever this is now. So, yeah, this is super cool.
Yes. Oh, I 100% think it'll surpass Tarkov from like a mainstream point of view. I think Tarkov people will probably still prefer the nuance and complexity.
There's going to be
Tarkov.
A military depth of Tarkov that
Yeah.
people play Tarkov for. This game does not have that.
Yeah.
So if that's why they play Tarkov, they will not leave it. But for the gameplay and most importantly, like how the gameplay feels, like it was night and day difference between this and Tarkov.
You can get in and get out of a match under 10 minutes and have a fun, exhilarating time. Like you spawn in, loot a bunch of stuff, immediately go extract, and you're done. And then you just queue up again. And that's like kind of a successful thing to, I think, encapsulate all of that in such a short amount of time. Get in, I'm calling. This is the extraction, what you're seeing right here. You go up, call it, wait for this elevator. Man,
comes. we had some fun ones.
Yeah,
like all of them had like little stories attached to them. Like one of them, one of us is crawling in at the end because you can actually like activate and crawl it. This is one of those games that, especially if you play with your buddies, this is one of those games that makes stories. Like there's so many different things that can happen. Like every round, we would have something ridiculous happen.
They also have flamethrowers.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't mention the flamethrower, and that happened every round. Like it just kept happening. Well, so it was very cool.
To piggyback off of what Cohh just said, Not only is it stories, failing is fun.
That was so. Oh, and he's getting shot from someone else. This is so good. Yo, that fight was awesome. You guys are great. That was fantastic. That was so good.
And that is like a really hard thing to do in games.
And it's so easy to just go back in.
Yeah.
And this is what probably one of the biggest clinchers this game has. They have effectively, in many ways, removed gear fear, or that obscene amount of gear fear. And the simple way they did it was they made it so at any point, whenever you want, you can enter with a fully randomized kit. You can do it back to back whenever you want to. If you extract, you get the loot. So it's this. You have this palpable feeling of it's like, oh, if I lose all this gear, like whatever, I'll just do some of those runs and be back on. You know, like it's removed a lot of that hesitancy in using your character, and it's kind of added into that whole like fluid gameplay stuff. The only kind of gotcha with that system is if you go in on your normal character, you have these slots that if you put items in those slots, even if you die, you extract with. Which is awesome. So if you get like a super rare item, even if you die, you still get the super rare item. Great, right? But the other ones do not have that. So if you do not extract with your character, then you will lose everything. But of course, you didn't go in with anything, so it's all reward, no risk.
Yeah.
The only thing you risk is your time, but you're having a good time anyway, so who cares? A new player can just keep doing that until they feel confident and good, and then they can do their big runs.
Yeah.
So that's the really big thing.
Yeah.
In fact, if I were the devs, I would like totally have a screen recommending like, hey, do this mode until you're comfortable, and then here's this other mode. You know, one of the worst things in Tarkov is when you zone in and you're playing for 3 minutes and get sniped by somebody who you would not have a chance of having seen or fired back upon.
No, not again! Please! I was just joking! Chat! I don't know where the sniper is!
You don't really get that feeling in this one. Yeah. Like the way the levels are out and the way that the robots and stuff are still kind of aggressive and all over the place. It's a lot more, you feel a lot more like you have a chance, to put it bluntly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's not to say like if you run into Shroud or a Shroud type player, you're going to get your ass kicked.
Oh, completely.
But
it's still a shooter.
Yeah. Yeah. The disparity between two players is not as big as something like it would be in Tarkov.
There was a guy in my chat, and he said one of the reasons that he loved this game was that he was a solo player, and what he did was he would find the powerful robots and he would use them as defense. So if he got attacked by a group, he would know exactly what he had to do to get those big robots on that group, or how to aggro it and get the big robot involved so the team couldn't have their own thing. And so that kind of stuff is awesome. Yeah. It makes it so the smart players can kind of level the playing field a little bit. And there's some robots that are hard. We're talking like 10 times the size of the player, a giant cube with legs that has like 2 giant machine guns on it that track pretty well. Like if you're out in the open and it fires at you, you're gonna die kind of thing. So there's flying rocket drones. There's these little things called snitches that'll just follow you around and ping you for the bigger robots to come get you. Little hover machine guns, tons of different stuff. So very dystopian. And
so yeah, long story short, Arc Raiders, great. Fucking bring it back online already. I want to play more. I'm
still angry I can't play.
I'm so pissed that we got super hooked on it Sunday and then it closed Monday. Yeah, they need to bring another one.
I think this might be the next big one. Alrighty. See you guys later. Bye-bye.